Hey guys, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. It's a late night here at the house, but drank a pot of coffee. I'm scurrying about doing some things, and I thought I'd make a video, just talk about some records. I know I always do the big hauls and show like a ton of recent finds because they all back up on me, and I'll show like 30 records at a time. But this video, I kind of want to just talk about something that I've been like obsessing over here lately, and that is like South American blues psych rock, I guess is what you call it. There's just like a really insane genre, I guess it's a subgenre, but like this some great psychedelic stuff from South America. I never knew that till I really got deep into record collecting. So it kind of all started with this record. This is DSD Blues. If you can see it, I got insanely lucky to find this. Met a guy that lived in Uruguay that was selling a bunch of records online, and I sent him a message. I said, is there any way that you have a copy of DSD Blues, because this is a band from Uruguay, and they only did the original pressings in Uruguay, and they did a different cover in Argentina, but this is a first Uruguayan pressing, and it's an insane blues rock album. I mean, it is just a raw... sorry, this is sideways. Got hard to tell that cover, but it's just some dirty, nasty, raw psychedelic stuff, man. It's good. But a friend of mine recommended this album to me a long time ago, and I'd streamed it and listened to it and all that stuff, and just thought, man, I'll never find a copy. So I almost bought a reissue like 20 times because they're just like insanely rare. But like what drew me to it is it's just a little different than the blues rock here. It's just like if you're a guitar nerd, you're gonna love this crap. It's like the tone it's got so many more highs in the guitar tone. It's just sharp, poignant stuff, man. It's killer. And so I've always loved South American culture. You might not know this about me, but from the time I was 17 to 20, I spent a lot of time in Venezuela. I toured around playing music there. Really long story, but that's a huge part of my life. I was fairly fluent in Spanish for a while. I've kind of lost it now because I don't really use it much anymore, but I love the culture, and like I just love hearing Spanish. I love food from there. I love the music from there. It's great stuff. So anyways, about a year or two ago, I don't know, I think it was last year, I ran across this. This is another one that I have been looking for a really long time. This is Pappo's Blues. This is an original Argentinian pressing. It's actually a white label promo from Argentina. This is a super rare record. It's one that I dreamed that I would find, just because as far as that subgenre goes of the South American stuff, this is from Argentina. Amazing stuff. And these records are impossible to find. When I look at my... on Discogs, you can look at your collection and see what the most valuable records you have. This is like in the top 3 or 4. The last copy of this sold for like $490. So this is a really rare record. I don't really know that it's worth that much, but it's worth a good bit. And this is just one. Again, how's it going to end up in the U.S. From Argentina in such good shape in a promo copy? Just crazy. But this is just like DSD Blues, very, very similar, but it's just got that raw, heavy. It's just got a little bit of a different flavor than the British blues rock and the American blues rock does. It's just more raw, and I just love that. I just absolutely love it. But that's the first one, and I have been listening to this nonstop since I got it. So a couple weeks ago, there's a channel. If you don't know it, I'll link it in my description. But there's a channel called Just Add Vinyl. If you don't follow them or subscribe to them, go do that. They're great. They have this series of like 70s hard and heavy, early 70s metal and hard rock. He does a great job covering that stuff. Talks a good bit about it. And his last episode of it, he talked about Pappo's Blues. And I was like, man, I wish I could find some more Pappo's Blues albums, because they're just, you don't ever see them. Never. I don't even look for them because, you never see them. And so he was talking about how he had gone to a record store and he'd seen Pappo's Blues 2 hanging on the wall in original pressing on Music Hall, and I was like, oh my gosh, what I would not give to have an original pressing of Pappo's Blues 2. I mean, unbelievable. So I had, like, after I watched this video, I went looking. I was like, I gotta find it. I gotta have it. And I was like, if he found one, maybe I could find one. And just started doing some snooping, asking around. Found a guy that had some originals Pappo's Blues. So he also had some other original Argentinian psychedelic hard rock, blues rock type stuff. So I had a decision to make. He obviously knew what they were worth. And he was very, very reasonable on his pricing. But he was willing to sell it, you know, all of them on a package deal. And I was like, holy crap. And so I was like, what can I sell to get this, make this happen? Because I ain't taking this from my bank account. It's not happening. So I did a thing. I sold my Led Zeppelin 1 white label promo, which is mint. I got good money for it, but I had a guy that has been wanting it, and he's like, if you ever end up selling it, I'll give you this much for it. And that's exactly how much I needed to get all of these records. So I really feel like that was a good trade-off, considering Led Zeppelin 1. The white label promo is not the best sounding copy. It's just a really neat copy to have. I paid $18 for it, so I'm not really worried about it. And I have the Led Zeppelin 1 classic records pressing, which blows that one out of the water. So I was like, well, I've got enough Zeppelin stuff. This stuff was like, just, you never see it. Like, the odds of you finding all of these versus the odds you found another white label promo, I'd put my money on finding another white label promo. So anyways, it's just the decisions we have to make as collectors. So anyway, so I sold it like that. Sold it, gone, had the money in my bank account. So sold it, and I bought these from this guy. Just got them in the mail today, and I'm thrilled. So here's what we have. It's Pappo's Blues 2. This is a like near mint. First Argentinian pressing on Music Hall with that pink label. This one's raw, this one's gritty. This is a perfect companion to the Pappo's Blues 1. It's great stuff. And again, you just never see it. And I gotta show you the gatefold here. But just pulling it out, man, it's just so, like, it just puts a warm feeling in my gut. It's got that really thin gatefold. Let me see if I can, that Pappo right there, just guitar legend, underrated. But it's got this beautiful laminated cover. But just to know that this was made in Argentina in its heyday, just the history behind it, it's just, it's magical, to say the least. But it's just, it's one of those things that there are reissues available, and I would encourage you to go out and buy those right now, because the originals are just super impossible and expensive to find. So this one, man, I was thrilled to find it. So he also had Pappo's Blues 3. Look at this cover, guys. Unbelievable artwork. This is an original Music Hall label, Argentinian pressing. Look at this gatefold. I'm going to show you the whole kit and caboodle here. Ooh, it's got that snap, crackle, and pop when you open that gatefold. Beautiful artwork there, and then I'll show you the inside as well. Yeah, so this one's actually, apart from Pappo's Blues 1, this is the one I wanted the most. I love this record. It starts off hard and heavy and just, whew, just makes you want to, I don't know, pick up a guitar and shred. So this is just a fantastic record. Unbelievable. As far as Pappo's, I think this is every bit as good as Pappo's Blues 1. Pappo's Blues 2 is great too, but this is just, as far as like the artwork, and it's just, this one's hard to find, you know. And so the guy, he was like, yeah, this one's actually not in the best shape. He said the vinyl's probably VG. I got it, and man, he way undersold it. The vinyl's great on it. It's not bad at all. It's VG plus, at least. It's great. It's a few little scuffs and stuff, but like, it's such a loud record. It plays perfect. I just listened to the whole thing. And my record table, my turntable is like really, really super sensitive to any surface wear, and it blew through this like a champ. No, like, didn't hear anything except for maybe a little bit of this and that between songs. Amazing record. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Can't even believe I have it. Then he had this, Pappo's Blues Volume 6. This is one I've never seen in person. That's a white label promo right there, guys. This one's, the vinyl is absolutely mint on this. It's another killer record, man. I'm telling you. But Pappo did not make a bad record. He just didn't. He was in a band before called Los Gatos, I think. Pappo's Blues Volume 7 was the next one. And that's an original Music Hall, Pink Label. Another killer one. So if you're keeping track, I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 6, and I have 7. So I need 4 and 5. So if anybody has 4 and 5, holla at me. Gotta complete that glitch. Alright. Next is our Uncharted Territory. Haven't spoken about these bands yet, but I'm really excited about them. I'll show you the first record first. This is El Reloj. I said that right. I know I'm bad at pronouncing things, especially if it's a different language. But I got Spanish I'm pretty comfortable with. German, forget about it, you know. But El Reloj is how you say it. And it means the watch in Spanish. This is a second pressing with an alternate cover on RCA. This is a promo copy as well. Incredible. Along the same vein, incredible psychedelic Argentinian masterpiece. Great stuff. This one is really good, but the one I actually like a little bit more and has way better artwork. That one I'm a little bit bummed about it. It's a second pressing because it has a different cover, and that kind of bothers me, but I'm okay with it because it's still super rare and it still plays like a dream. The other one is El Reloj. Killer. So this one's actually self-titled. This one is called Blues del something. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I didn't practice it. But that's the other one. This one's a self-titled. Just look at that cover, man. This kid walking a tightrope, I guess. This bald child. Awesome. This has got a gatefold as well. I'll pull it out and show you. But this is a first pressing. First Argentinian pressing. I believe it's 1972. It's a beautiful record, I'm telling you. Incredible copy. But this one, so as far as Pappo's Blues go, it's pretty conventional, straightforward blues rock. It all, and I don't want to say it all sounds the same because it doesn't, but it has the same feel, and it's all very much blues numbers that are gritty and dirty and sped up and just like killer guitar licks. Very much leans on those guitar licks. If you're a guitar player, Pappo's Blues is going to blow your freaking mind. Definitely check them out. This is a little bit more complex music structure, a little bit more progressive, and definitely more psychedelic. So if you're more into the psych and the blues rock kind of drowns your nerves, this might be something you prefer a little bit more. But this is an incredible record. Love this. I love it all. What can I say? Along the same vein is Aquelarre. This is a beautiful record as well. Original Argentinian press. That red label. Oh gosh. This is one I've been wanting for a while as well. Here's the gatefold on it. Really sweet stuff. I mean, this one's in fantastic condition. Aquelarre is what it's called. Look at that. He's eating a bowl of musical instruments, looks like, for breakfast. So this one's very similar, more similar to the El Reloj than it is the Pappo's Blues. Man, this is an incredible record too. And when I saw that this was in the lineup of what he had, he actually sent me a list of everything he had he was willing to get rid of, and I said, how much for everything? He hit me with a price for everything, and I bought everything he was willing to get rid of. So this is another one that I've just been wanting for a while, and I'd seen, if you're on Instagram, there's a page called Juggles Vinyl Collection or something, and this guy has the most insane record collection. I mean, he's one that if you see a record in his collection and you have it, you're like, holy crap, I've got one of those records. He just posts grails 24/7. I mean, it's just unbelievable stuff. And he's posted about this a few times. That's how I come acquainted to it. But awesome stuff. It's kind of the same feel as the El Reloj. Beautiful record. Awesome. I mean, just top notch. So those are the ones that I just got. Those 7. You send me a comment. Let me know if you think I did the right thing by selling my Zeppelin white label promo. I mean, I love Zeppelin. I'm a big Zeppelin guy, but I got some money in those Zeppelin records, and I should probably spread it onto some psych stuff, because that's really, I'm the one that kind of coined the phrase, would you rather have more music, or would you rather have more records, or would you rather have more albums? If you think about it. More albums means like more individual albums, or more records. You can have 20 copies of the same record. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. But another honorable mention is La Biblia Blvd. This is an Argentinian band. I stumbled upon this. I was digging in somebody's private stash a while back, and I saw this, and I saw the label, and I was like, man, I got to get that, and I bought it just blind. Didn't have any idea what it was. Incredible psych. La Biblia Blvd. And then this is actually a band from Chile, but I thought I'd throw it in. Agua Turbia, that's the second one. This one's the first Agua Turbia. Incredible record. This is a reissue, but those aren't really expensive, the original Chile presses, and this was the volume 2 of Agua Turbia. A little bit more psychedelic than on the blues rock side, but I just kind of went through and picked out some South American psych stuff that I knew was really good since I was doing this video. And so I'm sure I missed some stuff, but I had very little preparation. I just was like, hey, I want to talk about this. So I thought I'd upload a video about it. See, I hope you guys liked it. If you have any other recommendations for great South American psych and prog and blues rock, feel free to hit me up. Let me know. Because that's just kind of my current obsession that I'm like just really vibing on here lately. So thank you guys for watching and hearing me ramble about a really weird subgenre of a subgenre. So yeah, leave a comment if you like the video, subscribe, and we'll get to know each other. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.